Will Tesla Autopilot hit a dog, a human, or a traffic cone? Tesla cars have been known for their cutting-edge technology. Currently, Tesla cars are among the most intelligent vehicles in the world. Autopilot is a standard feature in all Tesla vehicles and can be enjoyed by any Tesla owner if the feature is allowed in their country. However, the tech is not yet there, and the feature, Autopilot, still needs some more tests and fine-tuning for better performance and more reliability. Welcome to the Tesla News Hangout, and today we are going to discuss the topic, will Tesla Autopilot hit a dog, a human, or a traffic cone? Autopilot is Tesla's breakout technology. It's the feature that places self-driving vehicles on the map and demonstrates their potential. Simply said, it's a capability that lets Tesla cars see the cars and roads around it and drive themselves to a certain extent. This isn't to say that Autopilot can transform a Tesla into a completely self-driving vehicle. No, the technology is helpful, but it is still restricted, and it requires a vigilant driver who can take control at any time. Despite its considerable promise, the system has a long way to go. The autopilot function has undergone various testing to ensure that it is capable of performing on the road. The technology has been tested in multiple road circumstances, but it remains to be seen whether it is competent. What can it do and what can't it do? Basic autopilot is included on all Tesla vehicles. This system provides fundamental functionality like allowing the Tesla to autonomously accelerate up to a preset speed, stop for other cars or people it detects ahead, and steer minimally to keep your vehicle centered in a lane. This Tesla Autopilot feature is intended to help with the most taxing aspects of driving, such as long-distance travel on highways and other comparable roadways. Emergency braking, collision warnings, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control are all included in these vehicles. That last component, crucially, exclusively regulates acceleration and braking, leaving the steering to the driver. Upgrading to a Tesla in a higher trim level, you receive an added option called Full Self-Driving Autopilot, which allows you to drive completely autonomously. This feature is only available as an extra for an extra $10,000 add-on or a $200 a month subscription for Model S and Model X drivers in the United States. This is essentially a more advanced version of the basic autopilot system with more features to assist your driving. FSD Autopilot has functions such as automated lane change for merges, exits, and overtaking, as well as navigate on autopilot, which may take you from on-ramp to off-ramp throughout your trip. FSD also has an auto parking system, traffic signal, stop sign recognition, and summon function directing. Vehicle out of a parking spot and right to you. Tesla claims the FSD will acquire a technology that enables auto steer on city streets and will be available in future Tesla cars. Tesla provides enhanced autopilot, which is a higher degree of autopilot. This is not currently accessible on most roadways worldwide, including in the United States. Enhanced autopilot is a middle ground option for selected locations, such as the United Kingdom, that provides many of the most extraordinary FSD capabilities for a fraction of the cost. Auto lane change, auto park, summon, and the navigate on autopilot function are all included in enhanced autopilot, although traffic signal and stop sign recognition are not. According to the Model S order website in the United Kingdom, it will not include auto steer on city streets when that feature is released. Now that we've seen all of the various kinds of autopilots on the market, we can look at what they're truly capable of. The essential thing to keep in mind with autopilot is that it does not transform your Tesla into a self-driving vehicle. Objectively speaking, autopilot is still categorized as a Level 2 autonomous driving system, with many of its functions still in testing. When it comes to a Level 5 system, it's an entirely autonomous vehicle that does not allow for driver interaction, currently not available for use. According to Tesla, the system may do the wrong thing at the wrong time and isn't capable of handling every circumstance as well as a skilled human driver. However, Tesla and other automobile safety regulating agencies like the NHTSA and NCAP have conducted several tests to reduce these risks. Individuals have also taken up the duty and tested if some of the claims made in the reports from these tests are real. Let's look at one. Tesla cars have shown an unpredictable pattern of results, some of which could result in damage, injury, and even death. When a Tesla Model 3 was put to the test with a full-size blow-up dog figure, the results were quite impressive and not impressive as well. Why impressive? The car was subjected to the first road scenario where the dog was placed on the road with the car in autopilot. As the Model 3 approached the dog, the autopilot took control of the situation and successfully brought the vehicle to a standstill, saving the dog's life. Impressive, right? However, the car saw the dog on the road as a person, not a dog, and even, later on, changed that to a car. The scenario was repeated with the autopilot feature off. As the car approached the dog on the road, it only drove towards it, kicking it. It never stopped. Model 3 was put in another test using the same blow-up dog to demonstrate the car's level of safety. In this scenario, a dog crossing the road was demonstrated. Would it be safe? The blow-up dog was thrown in the car as it approached to show this. Unfortunately, the vehicle never stopped and hit it. These results conclude that probably when an animal is already on the road when a Tesla is approaching, it will have its life saved. Sadly, the car won't be able to see and stop in time for any incoming or crossing animals when on the road, which would lead to the death of these animals. The same tests were repeated but with a human. The results were impressive, and the car was able to respond as wished. The vehicle was able to see and recognize the human on the road. On approaching, the car stopped and warned the driver of a person in front of the car. The second scenario was tested where a person had to jump in front of the moving car. On doing this, the car was able to stop in time, saving the person. It stopped immediately and alerted the driver with beep sounds and a message alert that requested the driver to take control. The car even went forward to put itself in park and turned on the blinkers. The human was saved, unlike the dog in the first scenario. Tesla Autopilot has been made in a way that it should be able to see and recognize road signs. The Model 3 was put on the balance with a cone placed in the lane that it was traveling in. The car saw the object on the road and detected it as an obstacle but not a cone. However, it could stop in time before it hit the cone. To sum it up, Tesla proves that it can barely run over a human being. The tech is a true game changer that makes the road safer, saving a lot of resources and lives. However, the results also show that the carmaker has a long way to go since the car could not stop for the dog in specific scenarios. Also, for the cone, the car didn't stop immediately. The feature shows excellent potential, and the carmaker, with its continued spirit of the invention, is heading somewhere with the feature. Tesla Autopilot is an exceptionally useful tool, especially driving long distances, but it has its limitations. Limitations that are well worth keeping in mind before you get into the driver's seat and let the car start controlling itself. Self-driving cars are on the way, and there will be a point where cars will be able to drive people around without needing any human input. Don't let semantics give you the wrong idea though. We're still years away from truly autonomous vehicles. There you have it all about what the Tesla Autopilot is capable of doing as of now. This brings us to the end of today's video. Do you think Tesla Autopilot offers the level of security that would allow it to be used on public roads? Please leave your answers in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel Tesla News Hangout, where we talk about Tesla and electric vehicles. While you're at it, hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos, as more exciting ones like this are on the way. In the next one, I'll see you.